This is what happens when you shoot your shot. My man. Really? It's just funny that women are gonna try to shoot their shot, but then they put the camera, set up the camera, and then approach you afterwards as if this gentleman probably didn't see all of that, right? Men aren't stupid.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
We've realized for like the last 5 years or so that when women are approaching, especially when they're setting up cameras or have a microphone or whatever, it's content. It's made for content. Is it really that she genuinely likes this guy or wants to talk to this guy? Because I wouldn't think you'd set up a camera if you did, right? But you don't. This is why men have such an issue with women being genuine nowadays. They aren't genuine. They just want content, they want clout, they want attention. They're not interested in the man or the person itself. That's just a crazy thing, right? And then they experience this one time or two times, and then they paint this on all men, right? Because in the bottom it says, I hate all men because this is crazy. What's crazy? The man rejecting you and not reciprocating the same approach that you had? Because women do this constantly to men, and we don't really go, I hate women because this is crazy, right? I have another clip that, it kind of puts this man hating thing into a little bit more perspective, and I like the way this woman kind of gives her take on it.
My problem is that I hate men,
Lots of women think it's like a female empowerment, I'm a strong woman thing to say that you hate men. On the contrary, when a woman says she hates men, it's usually a telltale sign that she has terrible, horrific experiences with men and that she allows toxic men into her life, into her love life, into her bedroom. The question isn't, are men toxic? Because there will always be toxic men and women in the world. The question is, why are all the toxic men in your life? Why have you allowed men to treat you so badly that you now hate them?
My problem is that...
Right. Men have been treated horribly throughout, the last 20, 30 years, just how we've been shamed, how all laws are kind of against us, but I don't rarely see men saying, I hate women, I hate all women. Women are just horrible creatures. Okay, I hear that horrible creature part, but I think they're saying it as women can be horrible creatures, right? Because the evilness and the unsavory things that women do, men have turned such a blind eye to it for such a long time. And now it's apparent in our face. YouTube, TikTok, channels like mine, channels like even just videos that these women create themselves show men exactly how these women think of men, how they want to use men, and how they really don't care for men, right? They think they're superior to us, so everything we do is evil. But everything they do, even if it's the same thing that they're doing to men, it's because she's just surviving, or that's the only way she knows how, or it was trauma from her past, right? They get to use that trauma from their past to, eliminate all accountability. But when men have trauma from our past, we're just seen as pansies, or like, what, you need to get over it. Why didn't you're an adult now, you need to be able to get over this, you need to learn better, right? But for women, they just get coddled, and they get coddled constantly to where even they hate men. Every woman seems to say, oh yeah, we hate men too. I hate him. He sucks. He did this to me. All you hear is constant chatter between them of the toxic, narcissistic men that they've dated. And that's all the notes they're sharing, right? All the notes that women are sharing constantly is how horrible they got treated, how bad this guy did this to them. Oh, this guy didn't treat them properly. Oh, he didn't take me out. Oh, it was the bare minimum, blah, blah, blah. But they're not realizing it's the Chad Rones and the Tukis of the world that are running through them. It's not all men. They just pick that echelon of men that have the most choice to be able to do what they want. And then they exercise that, what, rights that they've earned through either genetics or money or status or whatever it is. And then women get completely upset, hating on men. But men are just trying to survive ourselves, right? We're not out there trying to oppress women under our boot or something like that. That doesn't even make sense. I always say it on my other channel, you know, men love women. We love them to such a high degree. We kind of let you guys crap all over us, right? But now men have realized and have woken up to like, yeah, we're not taking that no more. We're just gonna back off. So if we're backing off, but you still hate us. It doesn't matter what we do. We approach, you hate us. We don't approach, you hate us. So men have just learned, you know what? You can hate us all you want. It's more peace to just not deal with you. You know, and then I love Amala too. So
women hate men because men oppress, harass, assault, rape, and abuse women. Men have made women hate them. If you have negative experiences with men, some people will jump to the conclusion of using that to paint all men. If you get bitten by a dog, do you view all dogs as a threat?
I mean, yeah, some people do, Amala. That's the thing, right? There's a lot of people out there that do get bit by a dog and will hate dogs for the rest of their lives. Or they get attacked by a pit bull, and then a pit bull is now the most evil dog, the evilest creature dog ever, because they were made for breed for fighting. Just because they were bred for a certain thing, for strength and this, doesn't mean that they're just there to attack and hurt people. It's very similar.
Probably not. We have to inject nuance into our conversations. And at the end of the day, I think these women are doing it in their personal lives. I do think they are looking for men. I do think they have brothers and fathers and uncles and cousins who they would characterize as being good men. So they...
Yeah, but it's only family members, right? It's only when you ask them about their fathers, their brothers, and their sons, that's when it matters to them. But when they think about every other man, we're just horrible creatures.
They know that there are men out there that exist, just maybe in their personal experiences, they've yet to receive that. And there's something to be said for maturing out of this mentality as well. In their probably 30s and 40s, they're going to come to realize, oh yeah, well, not all men. I hate to say not all men, but yeah, not all men are like this. It's just a simple fact. It's the truth.
Like, poor Amala. I think she's just naive and a little dumb about this subject. There's plenty of videos of women in their late 30s, 40s, still hating on men. They still think men are trash. Even when we go to the bear versus, man argument, even the later women are still going to pick the bear. Why? Because that mentality of sisterhood. If I said man, then I'm going against a lot of other women. And if I go against a lot of other women, I'm not a girl's girl. The thing about being a girl's girl is just kind of funny to me. Because boys, we have our own thing. We have the bro code. But we're not going to bro code random men constantly, right? But the men that we do have in our lives, there is a more connection to it. Where women, it doesn't matter if they know that woman or not or whatever it is. Anything that can make that woman look bad, they will help defend and propagate that it's not happening or whatever it is. Because they can't have one woman look bad, because if one woman look bad, it makes all women look bad. Because that's how they think. They think very collective. If one man is bad, all men are bad, right? It's an interesting time that we live in. I don't hate women. I always say it on my other channel. Men love women. We love you guys to such a degree. We let you guys run all over us, like I said. You get to treat men so poorly, and we still give you our resources. We still give you these things. They're called simps, but I mean, they still love you, right? And women just can't appreciate men for the life of them. There's very few women nowadays, especially in the West, that even appreciate men being men, doing manly things, being stoic, handling business. No, they just want rich simps to take care of them. Those are the only men they don't hate. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.